What's going on, guys? My name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty. It's one of the biggest games of the season today against Big Ten rivals, the Iowa Hawkeyes. This rivalry has intensified during this dynasty, especially with last year's meeting where we beat them when they were ranked number 4 in the nation, 16-13 in the big upset. And then there was the recruiting battle between us and Iowa for Tyrone Campbell, one of the top recruits in the nation. Ultimately, he chose to go to the University of Iowa to play receiver. He is the number 4 guy on the depth chart, so perhaps we're going to see him today. Minnesota takes on Iowa, looking for our 3rd victory on the year. Iowa enters 2-0, number 6 in the nation, as they look to upset us in our house and take back the Floyd of Rosedale. As Week 5 gets started, it's Minnesota on offense to open the day from their own 21-yard line. Handoff goes to Lamar Washington, spinning the hole upfield, and he gets 9 yards on the game's first play from scrimmage. But last year, this game was a very tough defensive meeting. Some of the best defense I've seen this team play. Now Leidner to pass for the first time off the play action. Downfield, caught by Wolotarski in Iowa territory. Call it 20 yards and a first down. That is one of our favorite play action passes, and it almost always goes to Drew. Now on 2nd down, handoff inside Berkeley. Edwards met almost immediately, but manages to pick up 4. He is still battling with Lamar Washington. They both have 17 carries, a touchdown, but Edwards has 7 more yards. Now Leidner passing on 3rd and 3, and he hooks up with Wolotarski for the 2nd time on the possession for 22 yards and another Golden Gopher first down. Inside the red zone, the opening drive, Leidner back to pass. Good pass protection as the pass is batted away, intended for the tight end Adam Kirkpatrick. 3rd and 10 for Minnesota. They go 5 wide to spread it out. Leidner back to pass, end zone shot, and touchdown! Drew Wolotarski. 3 grabs on this drive for 60 yards and a touchdown as Minnesota drives right down the field and gets a touchdown on the opening drive. 7-0 Golden Gophers, a fantastic start. And now we'll see how our defense fares, as they're coming off of a great game against Indiana. I give them most credit for winning that game. And now, against Iowa, they're a tough offense, but they played well against them last season. Passing on the first play is C.J. Beathard, the quarterback, to his tight end Ike Botker for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Malloy is the lone back. He takes the carry right, cuts back inside, breaks a tackle across the 50, and Michael Malloy with nobody in sight. He will go the distance. 69 yards on the 2nd play for Iowa. Touchdown Hawkeyes. They tie it up in a hurry. Nice cutback, and then broke the tackle of Sam Graves, and then there was no chance of him being caught. 7-7. Minnesota comes back out and they spread the field as it's a screen pass to Martindale. A juke on a defender as he just froze him in his tracks. 22 yards on the bubble screen. Maybe this matchup this year won't be like last season's. Now a handoff from Martindale, taking this to the left side. He has the first down in Iowa territory, a gain of 7, but Martindale is down. Training staff is out along with the head coach. We'll hopefully get an update soon. For now, it's Berkeley Edwards and Lamar Washington. Washington runs left, and he lost the football. It's picked up by Iowa, and Minnesota turns it over one play after our starting running back leaves the field. We'll take another look. This is Lamar Washington's first fumble, and no doubt about that one. Just had it punched out. Iowa takes over. There's the first turnover. Hawkeyes go to the shotgun. Beathard fakes to Malloy. Henderson takes the bait as Beathard runs outside, and he is close to the marker. Hit hard, but did not quite get it, so about a 9.5-yard gain. Now Beathard under center, drops back to pass. To the flats, and it's almost intercepted. Deflected by Jack Lynn, and it's 3rd down and inches. The box is stacked, I formation, handoff, Malloy runs through a tackle and has the first down on the pickup of 3 yards as they near Minnesota territory. Offset I formation, Beathard back to pass, fires over the middle, wide open is Derek Mitchell for a first down at the 35-yard line. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Beathard give left. It's Malloy trying to run to the edge, and he breaks a tackle of Jack Lynn, driving through a tackle out of bounds as he picks up another 18 yards. 91 on the day already with that 69-yard touchdown. Handoff goes to Malloy again to the right, and this time a play is made. That's Dan Smith on the tackle for loss, and they're backed up to 3rd and 5. Will they go to the air this time? Beathard fake to Michael Malloy. Roll left and pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Off balance, across the body, but all by himself is Patrick Shelby. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Iowa has already scored more than they did in the meeting last season, 14-7, as Berkeley Edwards, playing in the place of Martindale, gets the carry and springs one loose across the 40, breaks a tackle and still going, and he's finally got inside the 20. 59 yards on the carry, as Berkeley Edwards has been making some great plays lately and now is filling in for Martindale. He stays in the game, hand off, left, met in the backfield, and there are 4 or 5 Iowa defenders waiting for him. Lost 2 and 3rd and 13 upcoming. Leidner goes to the shotgun. Good protection, floats it out to Edwards out of the backfield. He has the catch on the first down, 17 yards for Minnesota. Big conversion. And it's first down and goal to go. Goal line package. Leidner fakes the handoff. Bootleg to the outside. Leidner races to the end zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2-yard rushing touchdown from Mitch Leidner as he ties the game back up. 14 apiece. Not even out of the first quarter yet. The offenses have gotten out to a fast start, and C.J. Beathard back out off the play action, finds his tight end Botker, breaks a tackle, makes a move, and gains 28 yards. That's the way the first quarter comes to an end. Beathard open the second, back to pass, outside, good throw to Shelby as he makes the grab. Coverage was tight, but it's a 15-yard grab once again in Gopher territory. Beathard, pass back over the middle, caught by Botker inside the 15. And this hot or cold defense of ours has come out cold so far in the first half. Iowa driving again, but 3rd and 5. Beathard facing the blitz, pass to Botker, and touchdown, Iowa. 3rd touchdown on the day as C.J. Beathard is 7 of 8 with 2 scores. Botker got separation from Antonio Johnson, and Iowa's back up by a touchdown. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff as David Clark, 9 yards deep, and he will take it out. Clark rolls the dice, will take it across the 10 to the 20, gets a block up past the 30, Clark at the 40, and finally caught, but a 51-yard return. The defenders aren't making any stops today. All we've had so far is a turnover from a defense. Now Lamar Washington gets the carry, runs left, and the ball came out again, but Jamel Harbison recovers. That would be his 2nd fumble, but it's going to be a booth review to see if this was actually a fumble. It looks like from this angle his knee is down first. Here is the ruling, which you can't hear sadly, but the turnover is no good. So Minnesota keeps possession, but still not feeling good about the situation. We'll put Edwards in his spot. Doug Duckett's in at running back as Edwards gets the carry, runs left, and does a couple spins as he picks up a first down on the gain of 7. So perhaps Doug Duckett can carry the ball today. Just not really comfortable with Lamar Washington, even if that wasn't a true fumble. Leidner now rolling on 1st and 10. He's being chased, and the defender closes in and sacks him to lose 10 yards. Kurt McGrew. Gophers come out single back formation out of the pistol as Leidner back to pass. Middle cut by Wolotarski. The defender failed to bat of the way, and he gains 9 yards to make it a more manageable 3rd down. Gophers need 11 yards. Trips right for Leidner. Back to pass. Throws it deep outside. And it's caught! Drew Wolotarski, 23-yard reception. He has been dominant on the outside today. On 1st down, Minnesota spreads the field again. Leidner with 4 wide. Pressure is there, and he loses the football, but it's recovered by Minnesota. The Gophers lose 6 yards. We'll go to 3rd and 17. 3 wide, Leidner stepping up and out of the pocket. Leidner on the run, now pass to the end zone, and touchdown! Drew Wolotarski! He has owned this first half. Iowa has not had an answer, and here it is one more time. He got that left foot down, and Wolotarski with his 2nd touchdown catch ties it up. Iowa so far, only 3 possessions, all of them 60-plus yards and a touchdown. Hopefully our defense can wake up soon as Beathard faces the blitz, but finds Derek Mitchell, who had a step or 2 on Eric Parker. 16 yards across the middle for a first down. Both quarterbacks and offenses are executing tremendously. Now Patrick Shelby over the middle has the grab for a 9-yard completion. Sets up the Iowa Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short as Beathard fakes to Michael Malloy. Pass to Shelby. Catch again down just in front of the 20-yard line. Now we hope our defense can finally force a field goal. It's 3rd and 8 for C.J. Beathard. Out of the shotgun, he takes the snap, fires to Malloy, catch over the middle, but Jack Lynn makes the stop about a half-yard shy of the first down. Iowa does kick the field goal. And Minnesota has 36 seconds to work some offense. 3 timeouts as Leidner throws it outside in traffic for Edwards, and he cannot make the catch. 3rd down and 10. Iowa does have all 3 timeouts. Leidner goes short, caught by Eric Carter, nowhere near the first down marker as Iowa will use a timeout, and now they want to get some more points. They quickly get the football back and pass across the middle. He hooks up with Tyrone Campbell, his first career catch. And it's against us. Iowa back to the line. They have a timeout, but they don't use it, and they don't get a snap off, so we're just going to head to halftime, it appears. Iowa leads 24-21. It's been a great competitive game. We'll see if Minnesota's defense can step up and help us get the edge, but we need to win this game in the second half. If you're a fan of defense, you've come to the wrong place. Offenses took control of this game early and have not let up since. Iowa leads 24-21. Iowa was able to force 1 turnover in the first half, which is one of the main deciding factors. And the Hawkeyes with a 3-point lead over the 3rd quarter with possession as the handoff. Michael Malloy going to the left side, picks up blocks in the secondary. He's just shy of midfield, but another 15-yard gash against our defense. Malloy takes a breather as Hill checks into the game, takes the carry to the right side. There's a huge bunch of defenders and blockers there. He picks up 5 yards, and it's 3rd down and 2. Minnesota wants to bring the blitz, but no rush as the pass is dropped for an interception. Come on, Andre. Andre Gaines, I'll say it, he stepped up this season, but he can't catch. Iowa kicks the field goal 27-21 as Kevin Martindale re-enters the game for the Minnesota Gophers. It was a minor injury, and he's back with a 9-yard gain. Berkeley Edwards remains in the spot of Lamar Washington as he gets the carry to the left and follows Tyler Hartman for a pickup of 9. It looks like he's taking a hold of that second running back spot. Martindale back in the game, pitch to the left out of the shotgun as Martindale blocks to the edge across the Iowa 40 and a gain of 16 yards. It looks like Kevin Martindale is good to go. 4:02 to go in the 3rd. Leidner fakes inside, now rolls out of the pocket to his right, has to make a decision, takes off to run, pushed out of bounds as he picks up 6. I have been rather impressed with his ability out of the pocket. 2nd and 4, inside is Edwards, and he picks up about 6 or 7. The offensive line also doing a great job to open up these running lanes as Minnesota now 2nd and 10. Duckett comes in motion. Option play to the outside. There's the pitch to Martindale, but nowhere to go. Martindale tackled to the ground, a gain of 0. And Minnesota faced with a 3rd and 10. 5 wide receivers. Trips left as Leidner. Pressure incoming as his off-balance throw over the middle is incomplete. He had an open man, but it was a very tough throw. Minnesota settles for a field goal. It's a 3-point game. Iowa still in control of the lead. And now C.J. Beathard off the play action. Puts it up for Willies, who pulls it down over Eric Parker. Nice catch as Parker had his back turned. Now 2nd and 10 in Minnesota territory. C.J. Beathard pass middle. Caught by Tyrone Campbell, who beat Matt Smith. It's 23 yards for the true freshman. 6'1", 206-pound wide receiver. 2nd and 10. Beathard dropping back to throw. Malloy into block as he fires outside. Caught by Harris and Antonio Johnson. What was that? Was that an attempt at tackling? I'm not sure if it was. Touchdown, Iowa. It is now a 10-point game late in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota comes out, goes 5 wide receivers, short underneath. It's a crossing pattern to Doug Duckett, who makes the grab and picks up 7. And now this is a very key 3rd down and 2 in their own territory. Leidner will throw for it, swing it out to Kevin Martindale, who makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but he has enough for the 1st down. We'll stay with the diamond package. Hand off to Edwards. More running room as he takes the counter left side for a pickup of 9, and he is nearing 100 yards, 98 on the day. Offset eye, hands off to Kevin Martindale through the hole, and Martindale to the marker. He is just shy. And right now, our run game is dominating the Hawkeye defense. Leidner fake to Hartman. It's an option outside. Leidner takes the hit and pitches to Martindale, who has the 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Minnesota continuing just to stick to the run game down the field. 1st and 10, they'll go back to the air. Leidner with protection. Pass. Leaping catch for Wolatarski. 10 more yards. That's his 7th grab on the day as Minnesota enters the red zone. Handoff. Edwards will work to the outside. Gets a block from Hartman. Edwards to the marker, and he is stopped short. hard hit, a great tackle. Minnesota with 3rd and inches. I formation, Leidner, handoff, Hartman runs into his own guard and he didn't get it. Hartman is stopped, and I'm stunned. Minnesota loses 1.5 yards and will kick the field goal to make it a touchdown game. Santoso's kick is up and it's good. 1-score game, but our defense really has to make a play. They have to force a punt or get a turnover. Handoff goes to Michael Malloy to begin the drive as he breaks Dan Smith's arm tackle and picks up 14 more. Malloy's been getting those double-digit carries far too often. Beathard back to pass, caught Tyrone Campbell over the middle. He's wrapped up by Jack Lynn after getting 8 yards on the reception. That's his 3rd on the day. Now Minnesota comes out with a 3-3-5 defense. Beathard back to pass, wants to take off, and nowhere to go. Beathard gets sacked, and Minnesota's defense has put themselves in an advantageous situation. You just can't allow 16 yards. Beathard going to the air, going deep down the middle, and it's knocked down by Andre Gaines. He was looking for Tyrone Campbell deep down the middle. Minnesota gets the stop we needed. 7-point game. Plenty of time to go. Now we have to move the ball. Leidner pass short. Cut, first down, Adam Kirkpatrick. 3 wide for the Gophers on 2nd down and 12. There's a free rusher for Iowa as Leidner passes off balance and it's caught by Kirkpatrick, but he loses 1 yard. The Gophers are in a tough spot. 3 minutes to go, 3rd and 13. Leidner out of the shotgun, back to throw. He's pressured and is sacked. Both edge rushers came through, and there was great coverage downfield. Not much Leidner could have done besides throw it up for somebody, and Minnesota has to punt it there. Can the defense get us another stop and another opportunity? Beathard off the play action. Pass to the sideline. Coming back is Willies, who pulls in the grab. 1st down, Iowa. Minnesota has to start using timeouts. Handoff, Malloy. Big hole to run through as he breaks a tackle of Salzwedel. And that's another Iowa 1st down on this drive, as Malloy looks like he's shaken up and he leaves the field. Minnesota with 2 timeouts remaining. Handoff to Hill and a nice play by Graves to make the stop. 3rd down and 7 as Iowa is in field goal range. 1 timeout left for Minnesota. Can't allow a 1st down or it's over. Beathard off the play fake is sacked. Backed up 6 yards, and now Minnesota has to hope for a missed field goal. A 46-yard attempt to make it a 2-score game. Snap down, kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Iowa makes it a 10-point lead with 1 minute and 1 second remaining. The Gophers do not have any timeouts and need 2 scores. Leidner back to throw, pressure again, and Leidner goes down. May have had Jamel Harbison over the middle, but he got open right as the pressure was about to get there. Leidner throwing again, and the pass rush still keeping up as Leidner loses 7 more. Jaleel Jackson with his 2nd sack. Only 14 seconds remain. Leidner will throw again, goes quick over the middle, pulled in by David Clark. It's a gain of 16, not a 1st down as Minnesota. Clock is ticking. Looks like they're not going to get back to the line. 3, 2, 1. The game has come to an end. Iowa knocks off Minnesota and reclaims the Floyd of Rosedale, 37-27. It was a very hard-fought game, and this is not one of the losses where you really beat yourself up about it too much. Obviously, the defense did not play a good game at all, and the offensive line really had struggles in that 4th quarter. When we go to that 5-wide formation, we put ourselves in a really bad situation. Iowa was blitzing quite a bit, and we weren't really keeping any tight ends in the block, and we went to the 5-wide formation with no tight ends anyway to try to spread them out. But no success there as Minnesota loses. We are now 2-2 on the season after falling to number 6 Iowa. Still some positives to take away. It was a great game for Drew Olatarski. I think Berkeley Edwards has kind of taken over that role as the number 2 running back. And once again, though, our defense. Last year we proved to be inconsistent. We would have a great game like the one against Iowa last season and then follow it up by losing big. So, it's hard to get a grip on this defense. They're either very hot or very cold, and you can't really expect anything of them. And when they did have opportunities to get takeaways, they couldn't do it. Andre Gaines had a big dropped interception, and so did Jack Lynn early. But now we look ahead to our next game as you see some recruiting on the screen now, and I haven't really gone in depth about any players on my board. I'm mainly going after offensive linemen, And I'm realizing how much more importance I have to place on building my depth, especially when we have like 4 or 5 walk-ons every season come on the team. I need to do a better job of filling out my recruiting class myself with scholarships and getting players who can be building blocks, even if they're lower rated as a freshman. Eventually, they could probably be a difference maker. But Minnesota in their next game takes on the Purdue Boilermakers. 2-2 Minnesota, 2-1 Purdue. We travel on the road next week to look for our 3rd victory on the year and our 2nd Big Ten win. Thanks for watching, guys. Tough game against Iowa, and Tyrone Campbell had a few catches against us. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys when Minnesota looks for a victory against the Purdue Boilermakers. Have a great day, guys. See you then.